All right, y'all. Welcome back. This is the Lucky Show. Y'all know how we get down. What we about to get into now, man. I mean, y'all are basically viewing it out there in the urban music right now. You see it. We've all seen it. We all remember the days when back in the day, you know, and I can really harp on, like, say, for instance, in the, mid 90s to the late 90s, some of the most, influential music that was coming out around those times was really coming from posses. I really didn't date. I mean, I can go back to the 80s, but I don't remember the names. But I remember
I can name some,
like those the so-called conscious rappers that like
Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, like there was a big coalition of them.
Effects.
They were all in the crew, like with Queen Latifah, Tribe Called Quest, Daz. I mean, they were all like in one bunch. Yep. I forgot what the name was. Like the name of that whole crew, but there was that clique. Wu-Tang pops up. You had Death Row. You had Bad Boy. Then you had Rockefeller. You had Rough Riders. You had No Limit. You had Suave House. You had, the list goes on. Rap a lot. I know I'm leaving one out.
The company was like the
Cash
company
Money
was the crew.
Yeah.
They had that was a band. That was like the posse right there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the list goes on, and picking it up all the way until now. Even from whenever G-Unit had their heydays, but it seemed like for a while, for about a good 3 or 4 years, that it kind of died down and they went away.
You know why that happened, right?
What's that?
Well, I mean, because you always had that one good one, and everybody else sucked.
Yeah,
that's why it died down really quick. I mean, back in the day, everybody could rhyme. And then it was like you had the best one, and everybody else was like a little bit below his level, but not that great.
So what is it now that the known best one decides to go out and start his group? As the person I speak in such, Lil Wayne, he goes out and he starts Young Money. So now there's a group. There's a clique. You had people who's already, and really he was focused on putting out good music, and so that's what he did. So he forms a label called Good Music, getting out all of our dreams. Kanye West, which he started out with who on there? It was Common,
Pusha T.
Well, it's not who he started out with. He started out with Common. He started out with John Legend and Consequence.
It wasn't. I thought Mos Def was in it too.
And this is all towards the end. So, there's that, and now it seems that Jay went out and started his own with Rock Nation. So this is what I'm saying.
The funny thing about that is they're all under Def Jam.
Oh, some of them were under Def Jam.
I mean, I thought Rock Nation and Good Music is still under Def Jam, aren't they?
Good Music? No.
Really?
When there's a label itself, you may have one artist that may be on that label. Jay-Z's not on Def Jam.
He's not on Def Jam?
No, he's not. He was running the company, but he's not over there anymore. Kanye, he's still an artist on Def Jam, but as far as the Good Music, it's label. And his artists, they're distributed throughout other companies.
Universal?
Because Common's not on Def Row. I'm at Def Row, but on Def Jam. He's not. But what I'm saying is, Cliques and Crews, does some of it help artists or does some of it, hinder an artist?
Well, I mean, in this case, I think it actually helped artists who we would normally not get a hold of. Yeah. I mean, just think Jay Electronica. Come on, that's a gangster.
Yeah, but the man, he started a buzz by himself.
He did.
On his own.
He did, but Jeff Buzz would have died and gone to hell if he stayed under Diddy.
Well, he never went, Diddy wanted to affiliate with him because,
Diddy need help.
That's one. But, Diddy liked his sound. He did a tribute to Biggie, all that good stuff, had Diddy's ad-libs in the back of his song. So, Diddy wanted to show respect, show love, and that was the thing. Now, you got people like Wayne who, started Young Money, and, you got a few highlighted artists that are out there, that are coming out, and then you got the other ones that are, never see the light of day.
Okay, there's a such thing as having too many people, but I think that for the most part, what these guys are doing, Wayne, Kanye, and Jay-Z are trying to do is actually trying to invest their money back into the business where they like pretty much thrived in.
And I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to actually, keep the business going. So the people that, who are selling like that, which are Jay-Z's and Kanye's and Wayne, they're trying to give back, and keep things moving along. Say it's just like, I may feel that, a person who would benefit being on one of the Cliques Good Music, I think Ryan Leslie would benefit. But he's not going to go over there because he has his own situation. He already made too much money with it. But I think his sound is perfectly with them. And then on another end, I feel like, why in the world did J. Cole go over there and mess with Jay-Z? But then again, we never would even know who he is if it wasn't for him going over there and messing with Jay-Z.
That is true.
And it seemed, in my opinion, the last crew who I felt like, they did it big whenever they did it, and they did it strong, and they did it the right way, was G-Unit. That's just my opinion.
G-Unit?
They came through, they laid down an imprint, they laid down a stamp, and they took it, and y'all ran with it.
Well, I mean, how many successful artists that they have under G-Unit? Honestly,
all of them. Besides Tony Yayo, all of them have. Each before they started putting out, the Mobb Deep and everything, but Lloyd Banks' first album went platinum. Of course, we all know 50's album went platinum. The Game's first album went platinum. Young Buck's first album went platinum. And I believe Tony Yayo's album, it actually went gold. So actually, all of them got plaques.
Yep.
So it was a successful move, a successful position. People who I feel like, who's tried to attempt the Clique and Crew thing, ludicrous. Sometimes it doesn't work whenever, just like you said,
DTP.
Yeah, you're not bigger than the artist that is starting it. None of the artists can hold water to the main artist.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You can't have.
Yeah, and you're a wasted investment, basically.
Yeah, you can't have like you being the best and everybody else is like so below you that you're just trying to get your boys in. You can't do that. I think that's why good music is successful. I think that's why Rock Nation is going to be successful.
Yeah,
because all of these artists they can hold their own by themselves in some respect.
Here's my thing. So, what was Memphis Bleek's case? He gets no recognition, no credibility for his career because he's like,
I think your argument is more towards Beans, man. Beans was a beast, man.
Everybody knows that now.
He should have. I don't know what
he should have been the next elite artist. Period.
Coming out of rock.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's the whole thing with Jay-Z. What I'm scared about with him dealing with Jay Electronica, it's like Jay-Z knows how to market himself very well.
Right.
But I seen him do two artists. He didn't do them wrong personally or anything like that, but it seemed like who was it? It was Beans, and there's this other guy who had the Linkin Park album, the rapper from that group.
Right.
He went and had an album done. He had an artist. No, it's not Fred Durst. His name is Mike Shinoda.
Okay.
Mike Shinoda. He had an album produced by Jay-Z and it was shit.
Well, that's the thing. The reason being, why people, and I understand why they go over there and affiliate with Jay-Z, is one, Jay-Z can understand you from an artist perspective because he is an artist himself. So he's going to give you the liberty of having freedom of speech. He's going to allow you to, say what you want.
Yeah.
And that's what an artist really wants. They want to be allowed to, speak what they want to speak. It's their art because they feel like that's what Jay-Z's been doing. So Jay-Z understands. So that's what he wants to give an opportunity to do so at the same time.
Yep. Yes, but I don't know how. I don't think that would make you a good producer though.
In ways, yes, you're right. Because just like you said, even earlier with the whole white and black thing, we need some type of guidance. And that was like people, you need that guidance. And I think that's where probably within that strategy that Jay-Z runs is that, he may fall a little short. Not to, Jay-Z's a great businessman.
Yeah.
He's a great businessman, but that may be the one thing where it falls short for him. But who knows? But yeah, what it does look like, the Cliques and Crews, they're coming back. So if a lot of y'all are hyped about that, well, be on the verge. Look out for, that good music, which is real good hip hop. Jay-Z bringing along, popular and well-groomed talent, because that's what it looks like. Mm-hmm. And Young Money bringing basically young money into the game. But coming up next, you all and I know, y'all know what time it is. Sit your ass down. TLS show.